Bonjour à tous, si vous regardez cette vidéo sur Twitch ou sur YouTube, c'était le Kino, il s'agit de l'épisode numéro 2 de Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard. On va charger la dernière partie. Alors, pour rappeler un petit peu l'histoire du jeu, on joue le rôle de Finn, ici présent. Nous sommes accompagnés de Gwen. Finn est un chevreuil. Gwen est une chouette, me semble-t-il. On vient de la rencontrer d'ailleurs. Finn s'est fait. Finn s'est rendu compte d'un jour que ses parents avaient disparu. Sa maison a été pétée et ses parents ont disparu. Toute sa famille. Peut-être pas ses parents, je sais même plus. Sa famille. Et visiblement, tout accuse les loups, la faction des loups. Mais il y a aussi une histoire de machines. Visiblement, les loups sont accoquinés avec des machines qui ne comprennent pas, parce qu'on n'est pas dans un univers où il y a les machines en théorie. Hein, c'est du médiéval fantastique à la base. Et du coup, on essaie de comprendre ce qu'il se passe. La dernière fois, on s'était fait enfermer dans la maison d'un chef loup. On a réussi à sortir. Regardez aussi les... Je pense qu'il y a des... Voilà. Fuir le territoire des loups, donc ça c'est fait. Gon et moi devons rejoindre les montagnes. Donc maintenant on va devoir aller se rendre en montagne pour essayer de continuer à enquêter sur ce qui se passe. Retrouver notre famille et OSC qui est là, qui dit coucou VOD et coucou OSC. On peut faire une découverte de Sandra Lederman à l'occasion, pourquoi pas, mais je sais pas si je l'ai Avia. Alors d'ailleurs, à propos d'objets, on va regarder ce qu'on a. Donc on a le carnet, c'est pratique. On a un coquillage. On a une perle qui était dans le coquillage à la base. On a un porte-voix. Ou un cône amplificateur. Ok. On a une pierre. Donc un vieux document. Est-ce qu'on peut l'utiliser avec Gwen?
An ancient document. I can tell you more about it at a more appropriate time.
Ah d'accord, ok. Et une
Still in
pelle.
pretty good shape, despite some signs of usage.
Et alors la pelle, je sais qu'on... Normalement, si je me rappelle bien, sur la plage, on voulait faire tomber le morse. On a foutu du savon, je crois, sur une planche. Et l'idée, c'était de rendre la maison bancale pour qu'il glisse et qu'il sorte. Et parce qu'il y a un truc dessous. Et je crois qu'avec la pelle, on va pouvoir faire ça. Mais Oxley te dit aussi couloir VOD. C'est marqué là-haut d'ailleurs. Ah, j'ai même pas besoin de le répéter en fait. Plein de couloirs VOD. Moi aussi je te dis couloir VOD d'ailleurs. Voilà, je pense qu'on a tout résumé. Tiens, si on lui parlait.
My family used to live right around here, at least until they disappeared.
We'll find them, Fang.
C'est tout?
My family used to live right around here, at least until...
We'll find them.
Ok. C'est parti. Il n'y a pas de couloir pour le moment, quel est le rapport? Bah écoute, il y a toujours des couloirs dans les jeux vidéo. Même si tu les vois pas, il y a toujours des couloirs. C'est moins visible dans les jeux en monde ouvert, mais il y a quand même des couloirs. Je tombe de sommeil, je vais pas pouvoir rester longtemps. C'est pas bien. Tu vois, bah voilà. Si on n'avait pas discuté en long et en large de liste de découvertes, eh ben on aurait commencé un peu plus tôt. T'aurais vu un peu plus, Aaron. C'est entièrement ta faute, je veux dire. Bisous. Alors, voilà, donc la côte là, je pense qu'elle va pas vouloir y aller parce qu'il me semble qu'on doit aller aux montagnes, on va vérifier.
We should go to the mountains first.
Voilà. La dernière fois, on a été voir la ville, même si elle a l'air grande comme ça, mais elle est pas si grande. La mine au taupe, c'est là où on a trouvé une espèce de créature mécanique chelou. La vallée des Pies, où on a trouvé la reine des Pies. Là, je sais même plus si c'est vraiment des pieds, mais bon. La forêt dont on vient, et donc les montagnes. On y va maintenant. Mets-toi sur une chaise, Aaron, pour profiter de la salle. Ou un
What is
fauteuil.
this place?
I'll explain everything.
Ah,
Well, we owls have had a certain hunch since the machines appeared, and since I seem to be the only owl who is still left since the appearance of the machine creatures, I guess I'll have to tell you myself. Many centuries ago, we owls were in possession of an ancient knowledge. A knowledge of things older than we can imagine. Things and events that date back to the beginnings of our world.
And this place has something to do with it?
That's right. What you see here are the remains of the ancient library of the owls. Since the beginning of time, documents were stored here in which all our knowledge was written down.
Oh, come on, get to the point. What kind of knowledge are we talking about?
Well, there's the rub. We simply don't know that anymore. 500 years ago, there was a great fire. Everything was destroyed.
Is there nothing left?
Nothing that we owls would know of, but there have always been certain rumors.
Fessé pour Aaron. Ouais, j'avoue.
You won't believe all the stuff I found in there. The other wolves will be jealous for sure.
Yeah, how nice. Good for you. All I found was a pile of these stinking old documents.
That's so typical. Let's go to our camp before the owls notice us. The others are already there with their loot.
Ah, n'empêche, je kiffe la DA.
I guess there is still some room left in here for this junk. Hey, how about I just throw it away somewhere outside?
Nah, just leave it in a dark corner somewhere. Maybe it can be of use someday.
Well, okay.
Some say that it was an arson committed by
The wolves!
Bingo! And since our last encounter with those ruffians, I'm more than sure of that.
So you're telling me this document originated here?
So it did. 1,000-year-old document from the Library of the Owls. And I am sure that the wolves are in possession of even more documents.
Yeah, but what does this have to do with our situation?
As I witnessed during my captivity, the wolves developed an interest for these old documents again. Roughly around the same time those machine creatures appeared. They must have found some important information somewhere in those ancient lines. A hint of sorts, leading to something that might bring them immense power. Something that must also be related to the sudden appearance of the machine beings.
Oh boy, now it's getting weird. Could you make out anything on that document?
I had an A+ in Owlish, so here we go. It is the description of a place, far away. I can even translate the name. The Isle of Owlsgard.
I'll be a moose if the wolves won't go there. I've never heard of this place.
The lands had very different names back in those days. Listen, I have an idea. We've got to get into that old library. Beneath it, there is a room with an ancient map of our world, complete with all the now outdated names. Once we found Owlsgard there, we should leave Bella Hill immediately and follow the wolves. Maybe this is our only chance to put an end to this whole mess.
The name of this place indicates that we have to travel across the sea. I wrote down a few things in my notepad.
C'est pour ça qu'on va devoir, on va avoir besoin du phoque. Chapitre 2. Le début du voyage. Ok. J'aime. Chapitre 2, c'est bien. Début. Tiens, ben voilà. Chapitre 2. Tac. On aurait pu faire ça la dernière fois. Ok.
Entire dynasties of ants and beetles must have formed beneath them over the years.
Est-ce qu'on peut pousser le rocher?
I guess there's a reason nobody carried that away yet.
Ok. Tiens, je vais lui reparler pour voir.
So this is what's left of your ancient library?
That's right. At night, you hear the strangest noises here.
Ok. Après qu'on lui parle sur tous les écrans, elle va avoir des commentaires, j'imagine.
Some windy fellows. You don't get a view like this elsewhere.
Bibliothèque. Entrée.
You can only imagine the past glory of this place.
Bizarre qu'il y ait un arbre.
Some windy fellows. You don't get a view like...
Ouais, ok. Ok, bah écoutez. Allez. Ah, un temple chouettard.
Who knows what books were once stored in these indentations?
If I had lived then, I probably would have put the fantasy
Enfin, un
section
temple,
here.
bibliothèque.
Fantasy. Such nonsense. Who knows what...
Ok, même chose. Dalle de pierre.
This floor must have seen a lot of feet. If only it didn't echo when you walk over it.
Oh, la guerre des mondes.
What the?
Don't move!
One of those steel thingies is in there.
And it heard your footsteps near the portal.
You stay here at the entrance.
Ok, ça c'est... J'adore. Enregistre maintenant. Ok. Alors, est-ce qu'on peut examiner?
Whoa, that's a big owl.
This is Faven French Fry, guardian of the snacks.
Seriously?
Dude, I'm just messing with you. I have no idea who that is. But the statue doesn't really seem to be attached to its pedestal there.
Oh, je sais ce qu'on va faire. On va lui faire tomber la statue
And who is
dessus.
this?
George McBarley Malt. The owl people owed him many pearls of wisdom. He was seen sitting in the old tavern one evening, saying, "Nighttime is kinda like daytime, only darker." Then he dropped from his chair.
What a guy.
J'imagine... alors,
That's a big one.
I believe this is Valdis the Drifter. He was said to have traveled the world to gather knowledge from all known continents.
ok, j'imagine qu'il faut mettre un truc sur la dalle et puis en même temps pousser la statue dessus, quoi. Tiens, on va crever juste pour voir.
Look out! It's just waiting for you to take another step closer.
Ah ouais, non, on crève pas.
Whatever creature is lurking in there, I'm pretty sure it's sticking its ugliest part out at me right now.
Si je pousse ça,
I can't reach it from down here.
si j'utilise ça...
The statue looks enormously heavy. Even when I hit it with the spade, I wouldn't be able to get it down.
Parler à Gwen. Gwen, fais-le.
How do we get past this beast?
Dude, how should I know? It seems to react to the sound of your footsteps.
Et si je lance...
The statue might only get a tiny crack from that. Now is not the time to be vocal.
Ok.
The stone would only bounce off the creature's thick steel skin, or it'll eat it whole. Not sure if this thing even recognizes what I'm holding. That thing in there will hear me all the more if I throw stuff on the floor.
Donne-lui un coup de pelle.
Even if I could get close
À la
enough to whack
Bernie.
it, it would catch me within seconds.
Je pense qu'il faut lui faire tomber ça sur la tronche, mais... est-ce qu'on a ce qu'il faut pour ça?
The statue will remain silent, I'm afraid.
Je comprends pas pourquoi il essaye pas quand même.
I can't reach it from down here. The statue looks enormously heavy. Even when I hit it with the spade, I wouldn't be able to get it down.
Il faut pas la taper, il faut faire levier. Et celle-là?
Even if this were my only tool for restoring the statues, I wouldn't do it.
Tiens, on va se faire bouffer. Pour voir. Oh! Ouais, il gâche rien. Ces bras mécaniques ne sont pas d'humeur à vous faire un câlin. Ok. On peut pas aller par là. Ok.
Look out! It's just waiting for
Ah,
you
quand
to
même.
take another step closer.
Quelque chose me dit qu'on n'a pas ce qu'il faut. Quelque chose me dit qu'on n'a pas ce qu'il faut. On va revenir. We'll be back. Parce qu'on a d'autres trucs à faire potentiellement, surtout là. Ça se trouve, on n'a pas l'outil qu'il faut. Alors, si je me rappelle bien, dans la cabane, on a le phoque qui est le capitaine d'un bateau. Et on a foutu...
All smooth and slippery thanks to the soap.
Voilà. Et si on... Je pense que si on creuse le tas de terre, ça va faire pencher la baraque. Voilà. On l'avait prévu la dernière fois. J'espère que ça va pas casser complètement la baraque.
Whoa! That could have gone wrong.
Mais il est pas tombé. What the fuck? Genre. Mais.
Hello.
Oh, I should really
Peut-être qu'il
stop
faut le faire.
downing that cheap hooch. My hat didn't look this slanty before. Oh, things are going downhill.
Ouais.
We could use your help crossing the sea.
Aye, let's set sail soon. Then I'll show you landlubbers the unruly waves of the seas. Just wait until you feel the icy water spray across the deck while I steer the rudder with my fins like a true conqueror of the sea.
Great! When can we start? Because we have a really crazy situation going on right now. I'll tell you what's going on once we...
Wait a minute. Don't be so hasty. We're not on the run. But that's typical of you young hoppers. Everything has to happen instantly nowadays. First of all, I have to clear my head. And having a bit more napping time would be nice too. You won't get me out of my hut before then.
Oh, come on. What was that about the ferryman again?
That's right.
Je sais pas s'il fait pas des mouvements.
Bolek, the ferryman. A seal of action and adventure at sea.
Let's... Tell me...
Sure.
Ok.
Great! Tell me!
About 30 years ago, I signed up for a journey on board the S. We were sworn. However, we went that this. There was until this.
What unbelievable...
Quiet. Those beasts to prove to.
Nice story.
Ok, ça change rien, ok. Tu sais quelque chose sur le moins de minutes. Ok.
I gotta...
Stay. Store.
Est-ce qu'on peut le pousser?
Rise and shine!
Ah ouais. Yes. Il avait rien dessous? Ah, je pensais, j'étais persuadé qu'il avait un truc dessous. Non, bah ok.
I can see the entire coast from here.
Allez.
Greetings, my friend.
Help! What happened? This fresh air. I think my head is slowly getting a bit clearer.
We need your expertise for crossing the sea, Bolek.
Let me sort out my befuddled thoughts a bit, and then I think I'm ready.
I'll tell you the reason for our journey when we're ready.
Great! We have a navigator. Now all we need is a ship.
Ok.
How's it looking?
I still need a bit to get a clear head.
All right. Meanwhile, Gwen and I are looking for a suitable ship.
Ouais. Pendant ce temps-là, on va chercher un bateau.
Quite a breeze today.
Ah, yes! I dig that fresh air here.
Nothing interesting to be seen.
C'est ça que je voulais faire. Est-ce qu'on peut pas creuser ça?
I don't think that will do any good.
Ok. Et le bateau alors? Il
I
est
don't
tout...
think anyone will get far with this boat. The wood is brittle from back to front, and it all reminds me more of Swiss cheese than a watercraft.
Ok, donc faut vraiment trouver un autre bateau en fait. Ok. Et là, il y a toujours l'autre con. Oh putain!
What is that?
No idea. It came through the floor just recently,
Eh ben...
and now it's stuck.
J'aime beaucoup l'interface qui change de couleur en fonction de là où on est.
The raccoon surely wanted to catch one of the glowing bugs with this.
En fonction de ce qui se passe, j'imagine. Tiens, on peut récupérer ça. Ok.
What now?
This beast has driven away all the bugs.
You and your worries.
Hmm.
What are you still doing here?
I'm not going to let this
Jette un
strange
boulon.
thing steal my precious bugs.
Oh, in Hippo's name, this guy is absolutely bonkers!
Yeah. Ambitious people like me are used to hearing this.
What is that?
I'd have to be lying if I said it didn't send a cold shiver down my spine. I had gotten very close to one of the bugs and almost caught it, when suddenly there was this ear-deafening rumble, and this thing came through the floor. Now it is stuck. Fortunately, maybe I can sneak by somehow and get to the bugs.
Putain, il est ouf.
We're out of here.
Whatever.
Il veut pas bouger.
That something is stuck in the ground. On top of that, it seems heavier and lazier than any elephant I know. Are these drills attached to tentacles? Haphazardly flailing tentacles to be precise.
Mm-hmm.
Are these haphazard... That on top... Now is not the time... That certainly doesn't impress this thing at all. I don't want to have that drilled into.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have...
Donc on pourrait faire des trous dans un truc...
Normally I see myself as quite helpful, but I have better things in my mind right now than helping this thing escape from that hole.
Ouais. Bon, bah on a récupéré un bocal, c'est bien. Est-ce qu'on peut utiliser...
I don't think that will do any good.
Ok, là on se casse. Je sais pas où on va trouver un bateau, quoi. Oh! Ici, si je me rappelle bien...
Oh dear, how am I supposed to fit through there?
Hein?
Ugh, damn these protein shakes. I swear this is because of that 11 pounds of pure muscle mass I gained from my latest workout.
Then we'll have to enlarge the gap somehow. I'll take a look around and see if I can find something for that.
What? Ok.
I've never seen any. It appears that something can be attached to the loose end.
D'accord. Alors, on va voir si on peut, avec la pelle, creuser de l'autre côté, en fait, surtout.
The entire tunnel appears to have collapsed from front to back.
À mon avis, non, mais bon.
Let's say I could dig through the rocks with this spade. It would take years and be an unimaginably exhausting feat of strength. There's got to be another way to find my parents.
Ok.
Now is not... Even the sturdiest spade could not remove these pipes from the wall.
D'accord.
I don't think that will do any good.
Tiens, est-ce qu'on peut...
I don't think that will do any good.
Ok. Bon, donc Ah, ah oui, le levier. Mais le câble, à mon avis, va être utile. Je pense qu'il doit toujours produire de l'énergie et qu'à mon avis, on doit pouvoir brancher un truc. Ok. On va aller voir ailleurs. On va voir si Gwen peut nous aider à parler à...
Yoo-hoo!
I won't speak to you anymore. You make me lose my focus for a minute. And now, look what happened. My speaking trumpet is
Ah,
gone!
c'est
There are
le
worse
porte-voix.
fates. I can make quite some noise with this. Now that would be extremely unwise.
Okay.
You announce your presence with it.
That roebuck
C'est pas
is
traduit, hein.
disturbing our peace
Donc
again.
le chevreuil le dérange encore.
Hello again, you handsome forest dweller.
Combien d'autres? Non, il n'y a rien d'autre.
Could I borrow some money here? Surely you've got enough and can lend a poor fellow like me a hand.
To my
Excuse me?
Ok. Rien de nouveau, donc on va...
Time is...
Oh,
Excuse me. Est-ce que Gwen dit un truc particulier là?
We owls have always had a few disagreements with these magpies.
Magpies are known for their stubbornness, as far as I know.
Ok.
Where did all the animals go?
Uh-oh.
It's not occupied right now. It seems to have a few drawers full of wares on this side.
Eh ben...
Even if I had merchandise to advertise here, nobody would pay attention to that now anyway.
Ouvre là.
There are piles of scarves in these drawers.
Bah prends.
Let's be sneaky. I'll take one.
Voilà. Cool. Et c'est pourquoi il est tout flou, c'est bizarre. Et quand il passait derrière. J'ai FK 2 secondes, il y a un chat qui gratte. Je reviens. Et instant chat, défoulez-vous. À l'instant chat. Merde, je trouve plus 4. Voilà. Hop. Ok, donc, on a récupéré une...
Enormously thick fabric that keeps you warm. Way too warm for the current weather conditions.
Ok. C'est pratique. Si on a froid, on saura quoi utiliser. Oh! Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Must have been quite a party.
Non, bah non. Je voulais pas sortir. Non. J'ai fait clic droit sur le furet, mais...
Are we out of mead?
The king did not make it here.
He is said to have disappeared in the middle of his journey here.
Only the remains of their armor were found.
They are all said to have been kidnapped by machines.
Where did these monsters come from all of a sudden?
Hardly anyone dares to leave the city anymore.
Surely the wolves are behind all this.
But... Friends, listen to me. Something strange is going on, and the wolves don't even have that much to do with it. However, they're after something. Something that must be related to the appearance of those machine creatures. We've got to find out what it is.
Behind you! Everyone, hide!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
There he is, our little tramp.
You have something that belongs to us, my friend.
Of course,
Oh là là.
this document. Here you go.
Ne fais pas, je t'en prie, on pourrait pas essayer de s'entendre, ton numéro m'impressionne pas, je connais quelqu'un qui souffre d'un gros complexe.
You look like you have a huge complex.
Ah. Oh là.
I have no idea how you know about our plan. But one thing is certain. A weak-bodied eater like you won't be able to interfere any longer once all his bones are broken.
Father, please, stop.
You're right, Jarlina.
Jarlene.
We don't have the time.
Ça c'est
Just look at yourselves.
le gros défaut
a
des
town
méchants.
full of small, pathetic animals who are nothing without the aid of their king. Every time I remember how your kind is responsible for the centuries-long isolation of my people, I get downright sick. Soon we'll give you a reason to be truly scared of us. We're leaving.
Merci Jarlina.
Where's the owl? I need her.
Jarlina!
I'm coming.
Being a bit nosy again, young lady. Looks like I need to remind you of that conversation we had earlier. You don't talk to them. Let your grandfather's fate be a lesson to you. Now hurry up! We don't have much time left.
Ok. Problème des méchants arrogants. Ouais, on n'a pas le temps de le tuer. Ok.
Finn! Finn!
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't.
It's okay. We've got to follow these wolves immediately.
What is going on here?
I wish I could tell you, but Gwen and I will get to the bottom of this. But first, we must get off this mainland.
Isn't there a boat on the coast where Boleg lives?
You won't get far with that old thing.
Follow me, you two. I think I have something you will need. You can find me at the mole mines.
Et pourquoi il a un accent français Ok.
That sounds promising.
La taupe est française.
Whatever you're up to, please, take care. We will stay here and protect our families.
Ok.
Must have been quite a party.
Est-ce qu'on peut prendre des chopes?
I'm not gonna get anywhere with that leaky old jug anyway.
Ah, une autre alors.
I'm not gonna get...
Ok.
Take care!
You will make it.
We are counting on you.
I wish you all the luck you will need.
Aside from the now omnipresent aura of pain and despair, it's a nice location.
I wish you...
Ok, la même chose. Derrière, y'a rien.
Nice!
Fais les trous partout. Ok. Toujours pas aller dans le fond. Ok. Il a fait des trous sur tout le chemin. Trop bien.
All right.
All
Listen,
right.
to follow the wolves across the sea, you will need a ship.
Oh, really? I I was thinking more along the lines of a humongous rubber duck.
Shh, Gwen, shut up!
Deep beneath the mole mines, there is a grotto. And inside, you will find the ship that we used to transport mineral ores across the sea a few years ago. Take this key. It will open the shaft that leads down into the grotto. But please, watch out. I have the feeling that there might be more of those metal beasts lurking around down there.
Thank you very much.
Well, forgive me for being so brief with you, but I have to get back to my children so that nothing happens to them. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Ah, j'adore. Il y a un truc là. Ah, c'est vrai, je sais. Ok. Donc Gwen peut pas venir, non? Utiliser la clé avec la serrure. Ah ouais, quand même. Ah, je m'attendais pas à ça.
Looks like a deep shaft with a lift.
Pourquoi faire des portes quand on peut juste retirer les murs?
With this, you can lower the lift into the shaft.
Ok, vous savez quoi, je vais sauvegarder, je le sens pas. Hop, tiens, ça tombe bien.
The lift only moves down when the wheel is turned. With this...
Ouais, mais oh.
I guess I'll need Gwen to lower me down that shaft.
Bah oui. Ah oui, bah oui. Faut pas prendre les câbles?
It's attached to this creature.
Mhm.
I can make... That won't eat...
Mhm.
I've never been here before.
Likewise, I'm always amazed at how little I know my home country. What a view! I can even see the neighboring kingdom of Velahill.
Comment est-ce qu'on peut faire pour... Est-ce que je peux faire un... Non, ok, super. Bon.
With the proper tools, I'm sure you could crush these rocks.
Non mais... Il rentre à chaque fois, quand je vais utiliser un truc sur un endroit où tu peux te déplacer.
It won't help me getting rid of these rocks.
Ok. Bon, il nous faut une pioche pour agrandir le truc. Ok. Bon, lui, il est toujours KO. Ah, peut-être que je pourrais récupérer un... Ah, mais oui, c'est ça. Il va falloir récupérer les bras et les brancher sur les tentacules, enfin sur les câbles, pardon, de l'autre robot, en fait. Pour pouvoir faire un trou, à mon avis. Donc il faudrait trouver un truc pour couper ça.
I don't want to have that drilled into.
Ok. Est-ce qu'on peut...
I don't want to have...
Oh, merci à... Enfin, on va voir, hein. Peut-être trompé, mais... Ça me paraît être un bon plan. Là, il faudrait quoi? Un truc pour couper les trucs. Il nous faudrait des ciseaux, une épée. Non, pas les pieds, je les aime pas les pieds. Du coup, pas de chocolat, ouais. Ils sont partis, ok. Bon, bah, comme ça. Est-ce que je peux utiliser ça?
I don't need a jar with well water.
Ok.
And if someone wants to drink from that fountain and finds that...
Mais non, il est con. Quand il y a moyen de les calmer, les mouvements. Alors là, peut-être qu'il faut faire ça avant, peut-être qu'il faudrait le désactiver. Je ne sais pas. J'avais pas vu les tuyaux. Et les tuyaux avant?
Oh no, they look a lot like the ones in the mole mines. What's going on here?
Il n'y a pas de tuyaux, ouais.
Oh no, they look... What's going...
Oh les boules. Oh oh.
Hey, little buddy. Aw, come on. No need to be rude.
Bloob. Non.
The cold, impassable rocks surround the entire wolf territory.
crois qu'on a... Il y a un
When I
truc.
was a fawn, I used to look for secret switches and tunnels here, to no avail. Don't think much has changed here since then. The rock is much too hard to dig around in. Nobody's home. The leader of the wolves must have gotten out of it. Now it looks happy again. I can't just rip out the... Yeah, let's shed some light in here. Judging from it...
Il y a des trucs à récupérer maintenant. On peut peut-être aller dans le...
There's nothing left to do up there.
Ou pas. Est-ce que je peux utiliser ça?
This has no place in that strange brew.
Mhm.
The leader of the... Look! There appears to be a trapdoor underneath... A few books on the topic of cooking and brewing potions. And there's nothing else...
Ok. Je pense qu'il y a rien d'autre, du coup.
Nothing in there resembles the former furniture anymore. The beams, the stones, This cruel thing didn't even stop! To go inside would be life-threatening.
Ok, rien de plus.
Look at the state of this place.
This is absolutely terrible. But I'm sure your parents are still alive, just like all the other animals that are still missing. I mean, if the machine creatures had finished them off on the spot, you'd see them lying somewhere.
Oh, Gwen, please stop. I really don't want to imagine it.
Instead, however, their victims have disappeared off the face of the earth. The whole thing feels more like an abduction. Therefore, they might still be alive.
Thinking positive is the best thing we can do right now.
Acting would be even better.
You got that right.
Ok.
Something must have happened to the soil. How did they get here so fast? I've never seen anything like it.
Ok. On retourne dans la vallée des pies, voir s'il y a un truc à changer. Mais non. Non. Il faudra un truc pour défoncer les pierres. Un truc pour couper les tentacules. Peut-être qu'on peut utiliser ça pour tirer la
Even
statue.
if this were my only tool for restoring the statues,
No.
I wouldn't do it.
C'est pas restaurer que je veux. Tiens, d'ailleurs, un petit carnet, il dit quoi? Localiser Owlsgard sur la carte dans la vieille bibliothèque. Bah, il faudrait qu'on puisse passer le robot, entrer dans la grotte sous les mines. Otto peut trouver le bateau, mais pour ça, il faudrait que Gwen puisse nous rejoindre. Ok, est-ce que...
Who knows what books...
Est-ce qu'on peut ouvrir... Merde.
There's enough of a yawning...
Tirer...
I don't think there are any secret...
Ok...
They're embedded in the wall.
Bah ouais, je sais, mais bon.
Who knows? How do we get past this beast?
Dude, how should I know? It seems to react to the sound of your footsteps.
That thing in there will hear me. But then the statue would get a crack. Even if this were my only I...
Ah putain, je veux pas restaurer les statues.
Even if the That thing in there will hear me. Even if this
Coucou Oxley, re.
Now is not the time. This tunnel leads even deeper into the old tree.
Ah, c'est ta nouvelle emote. Elle est pas mal. Écoute, au début, je me dis, c'est quoi? C'est un oreiller? Et en fait, je voyais pas. J'ai vu le hello. Joli. Il peut pas grimper là? Non, il peut pas grimper là.
Not sure if this thing even recognizes what I'm holding. Not. Now is not the time. The stone would only bounce off the or it'll. Even if I could get, it would catch. Not sure. Even if this were my own, not sure. The statue looks enormously heavy. Even when I hit it with the spade, I wouldn't be able to get it down. The scarf doesn't make it any prettier. A rock is certainly more useful elsewhere. The pearl is too precious to use. A rock is... I don't have to dig that.
Je suis en bas. Du coup... Vraiment l'impression que... Vous voyez que ça, c'est sur la dalle. Il a mis un de ses tentacules sur la dalle, qu'il faut vraiment faire tomber ce truc-là pour le bloquer ou l'assommer, mais... Et si...
That thing in there will hear me.
Putain, sérieux quoi.
That thing in... I'll only do that once this creepy thing has disappeared back into its hole. That thing in there... Even if I could get... It would catch...
Bon, je vois pas.
I can't pull it. I can't reach it from down here. How do we get past?
Dude, it's...
No. Aw, surely it just wants to be hugged.
Non.
No!
Merde, j'ai eu un deuxième achievement. Discuter avec les robots. Du coup, non. Du coup, je ne sais pas. Est-ce qu'il y a autre chose que je n'aurais pas vu?
This tunnel leads even deep. Who knows what... That's a big one.
I believe this. He was said.
Who knows?
Des alcôves partout. Ok.
This floor must have seen a lot of feet. If only it didn't echo when you walk over it.
Oh. Ah.
Let's see if this thing can hear our footsteps now.
Il s'agissait pas de le buter, mais de pas faire de bruit. Ok.
That's a big one.
I believe this is Valdis the Dra... He was...
Ok. Est-ce qu'on peut pousser?
The owls must have had a reason for putting it there. Now is not the time. Even if this were...
On peut monter là?
Oh, shh, Finn, watch out. Our friend there
Là, je vais
is
pouvoir
back.
pousser le truc.
Boom! Yeah, right in the kisser.
This thing should be quiet for a while.
Right in the kisser. Ok, on récupère l'écharpe, c'est bien.
Hey, no sticking out your tongue.
On peut pas l'ouvrir.
The yapping mouth with its strange arms is open enough for me. Even in this situation, I don't want excessive physical contact with it.
Bah ok, on y va.
fascinating. There's an ancient map of our world on this wall.
Look! There are all the outdated names of the lands, written in the ancient language of the owls. If I'm not mistaken, the Isle of Owlsgard seems to be right there.
Where?
Can't you see it? Up there, far in the north.
This thing? Funny, I thought that was supposed to be a shrimp. Wait! At this point lies the Isle of Misty Towers, as it's called today. And it's right on the edge of the world to boot. The wolves had talked about that briefly when I watched them.
I've never been to the edge of the world myself. Our journey will be dangerous.
Dangerous.
Still fascinating.
We will not find more information here, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'on est là alors?
I don't think that will do any good. I don't think that... Now is not the
Ok, c'est étrange. Pourquoi est-ce qu'il nous laisse ici si on a fini de regarder la carte?
I can't push... I can't... No. I don't need to have a conversation. I can't open it. I can't close...
On va pas parler à Gwen, tiens.
I don't need to have a
Ah. Donc c'est ça l'île. Il y a un truc là, non? Où c'est que je faisais vers le haut? Ouais. Ok. Donc on peut aller vers l'entrée. Et c'est tout en fait.
We will not find more information here, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Ok.
And who is this?
George, the owl peep. He was seen sitting in the night. Then he...
What a... Even if this were my only tool,
Ok. Oh, attendez. Ah, je croyais qu'il y avait un truc potentiellement là. Mais non. Cool. Ok, mais il nous manque plus que le bateau donc. Donc faudrait qu'on aille... Faut qu'on aille en dessous de la mine. Donc faut toujours un truc qui permette de... Faudrait toujours récupérer la foreuse. Je vérifie qu'il n'y a rien, mais il y a toujours rien. Il est toujours KO.
We found the map with the destination of our journey.
Now all we need...
is a boat.
What now?
This beast.
You and your... We're out of here.
Whatever.
I don't want to have... I don't want to have... I don't want to have... I don't want to have that... I don't want to have... I don't want to have... I don't want to... I don't want to... That certainly doesn't impress... That certainly... Now is not the... That certainly... Normally I see myself as quite helpful, but I have better things in my mind right now than helping this thing escape from that hole. That certainly... That certainly... That certainly doesn't... For the moment, I'm quite happy that it's stuck in this hole. No herd of bulls could push that thing back even 1 millimeter. I don't see anything on it that could be opened. These drills are firmly connected to these arms. I would probably need something like an enormously sharp blade to cut it off. Get back where you came from. Would you be nice to me if I helped you out of there?
Finn? Are you seriously going to do this?
Don't know. I'm curious to see what would happen.
Not trying to be a party pooper here, but come on! The consequences are way too unpredictable.
You may be right. Different
En
plan.
tout cas, maintenant qu'il a vu qu'il pouvait couper, on a bien vu, hein, c'est clairement ça qu'il faut faire. Mais peut-être qu'il va y avoir d'autres dialogues qui vont se déclencher.
Tell me a funny machine joke. Wow, I believe you. With a bad nut like that, eventually you'll have a screw loose.
Please, stop!
I'm off.
Attendez.
Tell me a... Wow, I believe you.
C'est la même. Ok.
Tell me a... Wow.
Ok.
I'm off. These drills are firmly... I would probably need something like an enormously sharp blade to cut it off.
Une lame aiguisée.
On top of that, it seems heavier and...
Y'a rien d'autre, hein.
What next? You and... We're at it.
Whatever.
On the one hand, this creature has quite a menacing appearance. On the other hand, it's also a bit pathetic. It's never going to get anywhere with those thin arms.
Let's hope so.
Ok, faut vraiment trouver une lame. Peut-être qu'on peut ouvrir les trucs là.
A source of warmth on cold winter days. Besides ashes, what a beautiful... A lush meadow... Wait a minute, these aren't mountains. This is Bolek's family portrait. This is probably the most valuable piece of the Spartan interior. Only sailor's junk.
Et celui-là est fermé.
Locked, but that's fine with me.
Ouais. Qui c'est qui a pété?
I can't get the cabinet open with that either. I can't get the...
C'est Aaron. Non, il est parti. Il est parti. À chaque fois, je me demande si je le vexe. Eh, c'est ce truc-là qu'il avait, en fait. Je pensais qu'il avait un truc sous lui, mais en fait, c'est sa deuxième nageoire. Vu qu'il c'est marron, je crois que c'était un outil. Saloperie.
Bolek the ferryman lives here.
Non, je pense pas. Ou alors peut-être, mais... c'est pas grave. Bah, il sait que je le charrie à chaque fois.
When I was little, I often sat here and looked out to the ocean.
Peut-être pas, je sais pas. Mais j'espère pas.
I don't need a jar full of salt water.
Bref. Ok, donc ici, on a tout fait. Visiblement, il n'y a rien à couper. Il n'y a rien pour couper. Sinon, peut-être un coup live quand il sera là, comme un match, ça marche. J'y penserai. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut... Là, on peut pas aller là.
Somebody must have smashed some rock.
On peut pas prendre... Ok. Alors, là.
I've never seen it appear.
Donc les câbles, ok.
Speak! Where have you taken my family? Well, it was worth a try. That's all there was inside. Not a chance. This thing is literally locked into the ground. In this place, things only...
Faut rien mettre dessous pour pas casser.
This rock must have seen a lot of moles.
Ok, bon, rien visiblement. Pour couper. Tourner dans la forêt. Donc on peut réfléchir, penser, couper. Un truc pour couper. Ah! Lui, si c'est un piranha, il peut peut-être couper. Gna, 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 gna. Ouais, c'est ça, ok. Peut-être qu'il nous faut le poisson.
Oh, he's much too fast for that. He
Et
just slips through my hooves at that speed.
Ok, est-ce qu'on peut faire ça,
The
ça?
scarf doesn't make it any prettier.
Non, c'est pour faire un filet ou je sais pas. Des écharpes sur le...
I don't...
Non.
Now is not the I can't go around uprooting trees everywhere.
Pourquoi pas? Ah!
I don't... No chance.
Si on mettait le bocal dans le trou.
I'll have to get closer first.
Ouais. Vas-y.
I'll have to get close.
Ok. Yes! Ha ha! Non, pas le marais. Oh!
Nutty.
Ça va. Ha!
Now the fish is stuck in the glass.
Merci.
Oh, poor guy.
In the bocal.
I'll have to get closer for that.
Parce que l'achievement, espérons que vous savez ce que vous faites. Mais on va couper les câbles avec ça.
Sorry, my sloppy schmoppy little friend, but I need the strength of your imposing dentures.
Ah yes, c'est bien ça. Coucou Xézaluri. Ok. J'aime bien parce que c'est logique tout ça. Petit coup de pelle sur le poisson, on n'en parle plus. Genre, j'ai même pas essayé en fait, c'est vrai. Donc là, on va là. Bah écoute, ça va bien. C'est samedi. Session point and creep. Toujours un plaisir. Un plaisir. Non, c'est pas ici en fait. Je suis bête. C'est pas ici que je veux aller. C'est là. Et Avia va bien. C'est bien. Utiliser poisson sur bras. Yes, c'est ça. Allez, bouffe-lui les bras.
Ha! The sharp teeth of this fish have done a great job. Thank you, my fishy little friend.
Débile. Prendre la foireuse. Et j'espère que ça va bien se brancher au câble. Yes! J'aime les puzzles. J'aime les énigmes logiques.
So loud. I have an idea.
What the?
Merci Alia.
Come in, my dear Gwen. The technology of these machines does seem to be useful for certain things.
You're a smart cookie, Finn.
Yeah! Est-ce qu'on peut récupérer le truc?
Nothing's happening. Our chunky friend must have given his last spark of energy to the drill. Creepy.
Non mais prends.
Nothing's happened. Our chunk... Creep...
Ok. Eh ben allez.
The lift only moves down when the wheel is turned. No, I'm not the manipulative type.
Bon bah parle-lui alors.
See that monster there? It almost had me.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm definitely a bit impressed here.
Oui, c'est pas ce que je... Tiens.
Gwen, I need you over here.
Here I am.
Can you try to lower the lift as carefully as you can, once I'm standing on it?
You bet your white-spotted deer butt. Are you really sure about this, Finn? Remember the words of the mole who gave us the key. Down there, it could be swarming with those steel beasts.
Let me take care of that.
Oh boy.
On doit faire quoi? On doit retrouver notre famille. Qui a été kidnappée par les loups et visiblement les machines. Aider des machines.
Finn, are you really sure about this?
Go ahead. I haven't found anything here yet.
I don't know. I can hardly hear you down there.
Et on doit libérer les gentils des vilains, quoi. T'as intérêt à me faire remonter Fissa. Allez.
I will continue to advance downwards.
All right.
Est-ce qu'on est censé trouver un truc? Ah, là.
Gwen! I saw the door to the grotto! You can stop!
Shit.
Gwen? Oh dear, she can't hear me. Oh, Dung. Looks like I caught somebody's attention down there.
Uh-oh.
That nasty dingus is climbing up the shaft! I've got to do something.
Non. Je sais pas. Non, je voulais pas. Ah bah, remonte. Ok. Finn avait tout ce dont il avait besoin pour se sauver et il ignorait juste comment. Oui.
Finn, are you really sure about this?
Go ahead. I haven't
Sur
found
une
anything
réduction
here yet.
booking.com, semaine de Lulu pour 300 € dès ce soir.
Hear you down there.
Non merci.
Then you better get me back up there.
Good to see you again, buddy.
On va être obligé d'y retourner, hein.
The lift only moves down when the wheel is turned.
Je vois pas trop là.
Let's have some faith. See that monster there? It almost
Oh,
Je suis obligé de faire ça avant.
Gwen, I need you over here.
here I am.
Donc là on a la main. Avec quoi?
Finn, are you really sure about this?
Go ahead. I haven't found anything here yet.
I don't know. I can
Ça m'énerve qu'on n'ait pas le
hardly
temps.
hear you down there.
I will.
Oh,
Oh, je sais. Je sais, il faudra utiliser ça, je suis con. Là, il voit la grotte, ok, c'est bien.
Gwen, I saw the door to the grotto. You can stop. Gwen? Oh dear, she can't hear me. Oh, Dung. Looks like I caught somebody's attention down there. Now that nasty dingus is climbing up the shaft. I've got to do something. Gwen!
Finn, what's wrong?
Pull me higher!
Ok. Stop.
I saw the door. Down a little further.
Yes.
Let's go in.
Ouvrir. Porte.
The mole's key fits here too.
Bah, c'est parfait.
Gwen, I'll meet you on the coast.
All right, Finn.
Oh! Ok. Sauvegarde, hein. Louder ou harder, better, faster, stronger. Ah, il y en a qui aiment Daft Punk. Hop.
I missed the sunlight already. That's the shippy dippy the mole spoke of. Looks pretty solid.
Bon bah écoutez.
That's the looks pretty.
Utiliser navire.
Let's go.
Yikes! Finn?
Je crois qu'il est ensablé là.
Give me your treasures and your rum, damned landlubbers. Yoo-hoo!
Now that is just ridiculous. Woo! You did it!
Down there in that shaft, I had a little run-in with one of these machines, but all went well, luckily. We now have a ship for the crossing.
C'est bizarre. Hein. Bon, maintenant, il nous faut un
Let's
capitaine.
see. We have a navigator. We found the map with the destination of our journey. We can set sail.
Off to the Isle of Misty Towers!
Ah bah il va bien le capitaine alors. Ça fait très Monkey Island. Hein.
So, did I understand that correctly? The island of the Misty Towers was once called Owlsgard.
If we trust the old map in the library, then yes. And this island is dangerously close to the edge of the world.
I've never been to the edge of the world. I only know from books that there's a massive wall of fog bordering our world, like a surrounding ring.
A couple of times I came quite close to the edge. But this trip will also be a new experience for me. From now on, we have to sail north. Sailing around the dangerous rock formations will surely be a change for me.
Ah ah. Navigage. Navigage? Oh. Donc il faut aller au nord, c'est ça? Faut éviter les récifs, c'est ça? Ah. Pardon. Ah. Ah, on peut se casser? Attendez, je vais essayer. Oh merde. Ok, je vais essayer un autre truc. On va aller ailleurs complètement. Ah, on peut pas redescendre. Ah ok. Bon. À mon avis, il doit y avoir un achievement pour pas toucher. C'est un peu mort. C'est tellement pas pratique que je vais même pas l'essayer. Hein.
Interesting. Most interesting.
What is it?
There are some things about the Isle of Misty Towers in this book.
Huh? Where'd you get that book all of a sudden?
I got it in town, while you were busy down in that shaft. Listen up. Many centuries ago, an enormous city is said to have stood in the center of the island, built by a very influential tribe of owls. Today, however, only a few ruins still bear witness to it. The most famous are the 3 mist towers, which were built by the owls for an unknown purpose.
Sounds mysterious. What do you think the wolves are looking for there?
It is rumored that the owl tribe hid something of great importance there.
Well, I hate to interrupt you, but look what's ahead of us.
A vast wall of fog. This must be the edge of the world. Then we're almost there!
We only have a few more miles north to go, but hold on tight. The strangest natural phenomena are reported to happen near the edge of the world.
Ah ah! Je le savais. C'était évident que la Terre était plate. Non. Bon bah on y va, hein. Je sais pas. Allez. Faut test. Le brouillard avale chacune de ses victimes désemparées sans faire preuve d'aucune pitié. Il y avait un truc, j'ai cru voir un truc. Non? Ah ok. C'était parce qu'il disait un truc. On va au nord là.
Beware of those rocks floating in the current.
Oh là là.
Oh boy, now this is just ridiculous.
Pourquoi? Dans les années 90, même les point and click d'aventure avaient des passages d'action. Et on se demandait tous, mais pourquoi? C'était les passages les plus chiants des jeux de style. Et là, on se demande encore plus, mais pourquoi est-ce qu'ils en ont mis? Ah! Ah là là. Non mais c'est vrai quoi.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Au secours le son. Quel son? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Il se passe quoi? Est-ce que je casse le bateau, c'est ça? Merde.
Luckily, there are these unpredictable currents beneath the surface. We almost sank to the ocean floor after that smash against the rock.
Coucou Naoshi, je casse le bateau, bah ouais, tant qu'à faire. C'est ma vidéo de meilleure période sur Atari 520 ST. Lol. Je peux me planquer là, non? Ah bordel. Je sais pas. Ok. Si, on va se mettre là, déjà. On va pouvoir se mettre là, non? Putain, même pas. Il faut passer d'une traite. Mais c'est super chaud. Oh! Ah, on en profite. Donc ça, on est... Il y a le Kinect qui me cause... Mini Kinect, pardon. Allez. C'est passé sur un malentendu, ouais. Joli. Il y a une corde. Ramasse la corde.
Here we are, the island of the Misty Towers, and what may be left of Owlsgard.
Explore the coast first. I'll stay here in the meantime.
Always useful. I wonder if the wolves tied their boat to it.
Voilà. Ok, on peut sauvegarder maintenant. Tu vas sauvegarder là. Là. Allez, hop là, navigage. On navigage plus, mais bon.
It must have been built 1,000 years ago by the owls. Gwen, just think about how old these things are.
They must have looked much more impressive back then. The water and salty breeze have certainly taken their toll over time.
It would look pretty as a figurine on my bookshelf, but I'd prefer it one size smaller.
Ok, est-ce qu'on peut utiliser la corde?
Later, maybe.
Ok. Est-ce qu'on peut utiliser la corde sur le rocher?
Later, maybe.
Est-ce qu'on peut parler à Balek?
Bullock, tell me...
So, you landlubbers, explore the island. After all, I don't want to wait here all day.
There are outlines of countries and islands carved into it. Some kind of world map. It's stuck under the stone wing of the statue. This will not remove the stone disc.
Il veut le retirer.
This will not remove the
Je
stone
voyais
disc.
un trou au milieu, donc je me dis...
Now is not the...
Je disais qu'on pourrait peut-être passer un truc dedans, genre la corde.
This will not remove the stone disc.
Ok. Minikinette qui veut Snapchat. Je lui ai déjà dit non plein de fois. Et puis là en plus c'est en passe de devenir interdit au moins de 15, donc ça m'arrange bien. Mais on peut pas en parler demain. Ouais, ok. On en parlera demain. Tu verras. La réponse va être la même. Si c'est très chaud, Snapchat.
We should head inland first.
C'est pas cool. TikTok l'est pas trop non plus, mais Snapchat pour moi c'est pire. Bah c'est pas pour rien que c'est le réseau social utilisé par un bon nombre de dealers en fait. Donc il veut pas aller à la tour. Ah oui d'accord. Ok. Donc on va par là avant. Ok, ça marche. Il a l'air d'avoir froid. Heureusement qu'on a une écharpe. Il y a des loups, je crois.
Greetings!
Behold, the leader's lickspittle himself. At what corner did he scrape you off his boots?
Nice of you to visit us on this pretty coast. If you'd like, we'd also offer a nice, relaxing massage. As a welcome gift.
Oh, how nice of you. Wait a minute. How about I...
Wake up! Come on! Surely you don't want to miss the moment when our leader welcomes you, right?
We're leaving right now, okay? You didn't see us at all.
Forget it. He should be arriving here any moment. I'll go sharpen the knives.
Ok.
It's gonna take a miracle to get us out of here, Finn.
Mais non. Comment elle s'appelle? Edwina? Louina? Edwina? Je m'en rappelle plus.
Shh! Don't worry. Let me help you out of here.
What?
My father and his men have almost found what they're looking for. But they will make a catastrophic mistake. Listen to me. I need you both. And especially you, Gwen. I meant you no harm from the beginning. And the reason I caught you was...
We've got company, I hear. Charlena! Why is there only a stunted flame on our fire?
I was just about to go get some more wood.
Did you talk to the prisoners?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. You truly are like your grandfather. I simply don't want you to make the same mistake. If you allow yourself to be blinded by their words, you'll end up just like him. And now, take care of the fire. Pronto!
Yes, Father.
And as for you, my friends, you think I don't see what you're up to? But you should have come a little earlier. We have already found what we're looking for.
Oh, please spare me your monologue. Just eat us already. I hope you choke.
Actually, I didn't plan to celebrate this brutish old tradition of ours here. But since you ask for it, it will be my pleasure.
Yikes.
You two, crush their skulls.
Huh?
As soon as they stop moving, a small fire might do it.
No!
Now I've had enough. Take her away! And make sure she doesn't cause any more mischief until we return.
No! Let go of me!
It's for her own good.
My leader, your men have managed to occupy the surrounding towers.
C'est la même
They're
merde.
now waiting for your signal to activate them.
That's excellent. Take the prisoners with you. Maybe there will be some unpleasant traps there that we'll need to test out. Forward! Here we go again. It took what felt like an eternity to find this old site. We should be ready any second.
I'm so happy, my leader. Still, I'm a little skeptical.
Ah, il va nous
These
envoyer.
statues send a shiver down my spine.
Ah, la Indiana Jones.
These, I must confess that I agree. The old documents mentioned them too. If I'm not mistaken, these creatures depicted here are the reason our world even exists in the first place. But we don't really need to worry about that. We go through the portal, take the scepter of the owls, and then return.
A scepter? You're looking for a scepter?
Quiet! Aha! It looks like my men have just activated the surrounding towers. It's incredible! Exactly as it was written in the old documents. The power of the scepter is as good as ours.
I beg you, wait! Remember why we took the prisoners.
You're right. The traps.
Ah, j'étais sûr.
However, it would be a waste to sacrifice our food for such a purpose.
I'm alive!
So, no traps. Leave the prisoners here. We still need them as the main course for our victory celebration. Everybody follow me, and do not dawdle.
Hey.
We don't know how long these decrepit towers will sustain their energy.
Et donc, il nous laisse pas... et personne ne nous garde. Qui sont cons. Ok. Et ça va se refermer. Ah, ils sont teubés les loups. Hein.
I guess that's it, Gwen. We screwed up. If only we could get out of here and look for help.
Why don't we just do that?
Wait a minute. Ha! These guys totally forgot about our legs. I was so scared I didn't even notice. Gwen, would you kindly... Perfect.
They're gone through the portal.
The scepter. That must be what they're after. Apparently, the wolves activated these old towers to open the portal here. We should do the same and follow them.
Let's do it. And that one wolf, Jarlina. She seemed to know more than the rest of the wolves. We should look for her.
Ouais. Chapitre 3, l'île des tours embrumées. Ok. On va sauvegarder. Non. Tac. Et merci, Avia. Alors, je récup du chat. La majorité des réseaux... Alors, j'ai entendu Snap que pour les trucs rencontres sexuelles. Sinon, il y a Telegram, je crois que c'est trop de droits. Lol. La majorité des réseaux sociaux sont dangereux, même le plus connu laisse à désirer. Alors, oui et non. Pour moi, il y en a qui... En fait, il y a une différence entre un réseau social qui va t'envoyer les informations, qui va te les pousser, qui te les push, et ceux où tu vas chercher les informations toi-même. Et typiquement, c'est pour ça que moi, j'ai arrêté... Enfin, pas la seule raison, mais par exemple, X, à l'heure actuelle, il t'envoie un nombre de posts, de tweets, que tu ne veux pas. Alors que par exemple sur Blue Sky, ça fonctionne exactement pareil en termes d'apparence, sauf que tu ne reçois que les posts des gens que tu suis. Et les posts que ces personnes-là ont retweetés, ont repostés, ou qu'elles postent elles-mêmes. Tu vas pas recevoir un post de Monsieur Random, tout ça parce qu'il a mis un hashtag que l'algorithme va penser t'intéresser, tu vois. Et dans ce genre de situation, bah, tu peux faire confiance. Moi, je pourrais faire confiance, par exemple, à ma fille pour pas qu'elle aille suivre des trucs débiles. Pourquoi pas, tu vois. Ça dépend des gamins après. Mais moi, je lui fais plutôt confiance. Donc, elle va pas aller suivre... voilà. Du coup, c'est plus sécurisé. Je dis pas qu'il y a pas de la merde, ça c'est clair. Mais c'est plus sécurisé. Et avant, les réseaux sociaux, c'était vraiment... Tu avais les informations que ce que tu voulais. Et du coup, on disait « Ah, les réseaux sociaux, c'est nul, c'est nul. » Ouais, mais à ce moment-là, t'as qu'à pas follow Jean-Jacques qui balance du porn tous les soirs, quoi. Tu vois ? C'est tout. Maintenant, c'est un peu la jungle sur beaucoup de réseaux sociaux, en fait. Enfin, de réseaux sociaux. Donc, voilà. Même Facebook, maintenant, hein, moi, je reçois des trucs Je reçois des pubs pour des... Juste parce que j'ai acheté des barres protéinées, maintenant, je reçois des posts de gens qui disent « Ouais, j'adore les barres protéinées, machin !» Enfin bon. Et TikTok, pareil, ça t'envoie... Voilà, tu choisis pas exactement. Snap, ça reste plus privé. Non. Snap, pour moi, ça t'envoie des trucs aussi que tu n'as pas forcément voulu. Mais l'intérêt de Snap, c'est que tu peux communiquer en privé avec des gens et c'est... Et c'est pour ça qu'ils l'utilisent beaucoup, je crois. Mais tu fais les deux. Facebook, tu t'étais aux USA, tu voyais le contenu de tout le monde. Ouais, bah, ça aussi, ouais. Enfin, bref. Voilà, tout ça pour dire que... Mais après, il y en a qui fonctionnent comme ça aussi, mais qui sont moins... Par exemple, Pinterest, Minikinette, elle aime beaucoup. C'est un truc... Pinterest, c'est... Dessus, t'as beaucoup d'art et t'as beaucoup de recettes de cuisine, quoi. Hein. Mais t'as aussi des trucs qui devraient pas être là. Sauf que, un, c'est pas très connu, et deux, en général, les trucs qui sont moches à voir, bah... L'algorithme va pas te les balancer, quoi. Donc, enfin bref. Et il y a Roblox qui est apparu en haut, suivi par quoi sur Twitch TV. Je sais qu'il y a Twitch qui a un partenaire avec Roblox à un moment donné parce que Minikinette, elle jouait à Roblox, elle a arrêté. Et je lui balançais je récupérais des trucs sur Twitch, il y avait des costumes et des trucs à la con que je lui infilais. Roblox, c'est particulier aussi. Faut faire gaffe, mais là, c'est du chat, quoi. C'était Minecraft gratuit pour les enfants. Pas tout. Ah, ok, d'accord. Ils font un tournoi, en fait. Ok. J'avais vu Netflix sur les réseaux sociaux que les jeunes utilisent SMS finalement depuis que c'est RC5. RC5 RCS? C'est quoi RCS, pardon? Les groupes visibles et anonymes. Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Oui. Bah, Minikinette, elle utilise WhatsApp, hein, par exemple, avec ses copines et copains. Et son collège, ils ont un groupe. Et WhatsApp, c'est pareil. Tu vas pas normalement, tu vas pas recevoir des informations que tu n'as pas souhaitées. Si t'es pas dans un groupe de merde, tu crains pas grand-chose, quoi. Hein, il y a des communautés, tu peux les rejoindre si tu veux. Tu peux aller sur l'onglet communauté et voir toutes les communautés qu'il y a. Mais si tu les rejoins pas, il y a pas de problème. Après, c'est vrai que des fois, tu te prends des messages de spam, mais tu peux les refuser. RCS, en gros, c'est messages full média. D'accord, ok. C'est compliqué. Mais moi, je suis plutôt d'accord de ne pas autoriser les réseaux sociaux avant un certain âge, même s'il y a énormément de moyens de contrecarrer ça pour les gamins, mais bon. Bref, retournons. Oh, ils nous ont viré plein de trucs. On a perdu notre poisson. On a juste la corde et la pierre et le carnet. Entrer dans les 3 tours et les activer et trouver Jolina. Jolina.
Every hair on my fur is standing up right now. Whatever that grotesque creature is, the deer certainly didn't lay down there by choice.
Faut absolument cocher l'option pour ne pas recevoir le contact de personne que t'as pas ajouté car c'est n'importe quoi sinon WhatsApp. Oui. Ouais, mais même avec ça, des fois, je reçois quand même des trucs. En fait, j'en ai reçu pas mal quand je cherchais du taf.
Every hair, whatever that grotesque, the deer certainly.
Pardon.
Every hair on my fur is standing up right now. Whatever that grotesque creature is, the deer certainly didn't lay down there by choice. Every hair, whatever the deer. The sight of it makes my hooves curl up. Didn't the owls know how to build proper statues? Or did the creatures depicted here really look like that? Makes a shiver run down my spine. What are those creatures? And why is this one holding a spear? Must belong to a warlike species.
Elle fait pas de commentaires, Gwen, c'est bizarre, hein?
Could there still be completely unexplored corners of our world? Whatever lies beyond, we'll have no choice but to go in, or my parents and all the other animals will be lost.
Ah, c'est bien ses
I
parents.
hope my parents are still okay.
Je pensais que sa famille aussi. Portail, rocher.
Looks like Flintstone.
Est-ce qu'on peut utiliser ça?
The stone is too small and round to break anything off here.
Ok, est-ce qu'on peut juste prendre?
Ah, dung! Doesn't work.
Hot dog. Enlever les users WhatsApp à presque chaque mage. Ah, le bot méta. Ah, oui. Ok. Bon, bah donc on a du silex ici. Il faut un truc pour pouvoir couper ça. Il faudrait peut-être une pioche là pour le coup. Alors, le site, la rivière. Vache, dans le village, il y a plein de lieux. Alors, la rivière. Ah ouais. Oh là là.
That must have been there for ages. You can't even tell what was once written on it.
Est-ce qu'on peut le prendre? Ah ouais.
A piece of wood where you can't even tell what was written on it anymore. There they lie, all peaceful and harmless. Ah, I envy the stone life. One's enough for me for now.
Okay.
Greetings, squirrel.
Hey, shh! You two better watch out. There's something dangerous in the water.
You look pretty tense.
Believe me, you would be too if you were in my situation. Ever since those monsters showed up here, our squirrel tribe has been in an uproar. And today, I have been chosen to monitor the river to warn the others if necessary. You never know when those creatures might approach our tree.
C'est ce qui s'appelle... J'étais dans la gueule du loup, ouais, grave.
What's the situation here?
Can't you see I don't want to talk about it?
I believe you. Actually, I feel the same way.
Can I tell you a funny squirrel joke to lighten the mood?
Oh no, please don't! The punchline will be all about your nuts!
What the? How did you know that?
Have you seen the wolves?
A few hours ago, I saw several boats docked on the coast. I'm going to assume that those figures in them were the wolves you're talking about.
Yeah, that's about right.
Strange guys. They scoured the entire area and broke into the ancient site of the owls. No one has been in there for centuries. After that, they set up a tent camp at the other end of the island. A certain female wolf caught my eye. She wore a green robe and was constantly being pushed around by the others. Also, they did something with those towers. But I have no idea what exactly. It must have had a connection to the old site.
Moi, je vais me jeter sur le canapé, ça marche. Je dis bon, Lurk, bonne soirée. Repose-toi bien. Et à plus. Enfin, si tu restes, repose-toi bien. Et sinon, à plus. Non. Bref, tu m'as compris. Est-ce que tu peux nous parler un peu de la
Can you
région?
tell us about the area?
Oh, you're asking the right guy.
Ah.
I know every good place to hide nuts within many kilometers.
Oh, thank you, but I'm afraid that's not what we're looking for.
Why not? Winter is coming.
T'es là, mais il fallait. Oui, tu lurk, quoi. Enfin, t'es là, mais oui, pas de soucis. L'ancien
Do
site.
you know anything more specific about the old site?
Oh, you're interested in those boring old things. Well, let me think. All I know is that the site must have once belonged to a city of owls. But now, little remains. You see those rocks there? Those must be the last remnants of the city. Something of great importance is said to be hidden deep beneath the site. But don't ask me what exactly.
Hey, that sounds good. What do you know about the towers?
Honestly, I'm a bit confused by the towers. They've been there for many centuries, looking all worn down. And they're not particularly easy to climb either. That aside, you can't even use them to store nuts. The gaps between the bricks are simply too narrow. I'm sure those towers once served a purpose. But these days, they're only giving this island a pretty unpleasant vibe, I guess.
What can you tell us about the Wall of Fog?
Without that stupid old wall of fog, you would certainly have a great view here. Admittedly, I do find it a bit creepy. It is said that no one has ever reached the other side of it, as if some unknown law of nature prevents anyone who dares from doing so. I once threw a nut in there to test whether the fog was a suitable storing place. However, I could not even hear the sound of the nut hitting the ground. It just seemed to disappear.
Good thing I didn't plan to go camping there anytime soon.
Different subject. We're from Vela Hill.
Ah, Vela Hill. A beautiful spot. I have never been there myself. What's the situation like over there?
Not one bit different from here, unfortunately.
Not even your king could do anything? Oh my, it's all very exasperating.
Je savais pas que c'était un mot anglais. Exasperating. C'est tout?
We have to go.
Don't let those things get you.
Okay.
Watch out. Current. Oops! Only a stick is left of the sign. It's stuck in the stone. However, I don't think I need a musty old stick.
Ah bah si.
That doesn't belong on a stick.
Ok.
There they lie. Ah, a peaceful, clear little river. Is it my imagination? Or do I see a shadow there from time to time?
Oh, on va utiliser ça et on va lancer. Ah.
That doesn't belong on a stick. That doesn't belong.
Ok.
There they lie. Ah.
Donc, est-ce qu'on en lance plusieurs? Non, ça fait la même chose, ok. Bien.
Impressive. I'd love to know where this archway once led to when the building here was still intact. Maybe it was the entrance to a castle which had access to flowing water.
Il y a un truc avec l'oiseau ou pas? Ah, c'est pas con, j'ai vu l'oiseau qui passait, mais je pensais pas.
Impressive. I'd love to know where this archway once. Maybe.
Non, on peut pas, je crois. Il va trop vite.
It probably has seen better days.
J'utiliserais bien la corde là, par contre.
With a rope, you might be able to swing across the little river. Pretty sure that thing in the water would get me, though.
Pas.
They decorate the rather barren landscape a little. I wonder if there were similar trees there when the owls still lived in the area.
J'ai pas l'impression pour l'oiseau, mais c'est chaud le choper. Qu'est-ce qui se passe si on passe juste?
This bridge is not as old as everything else here. It seems to have been built in the last few years.
C'était rapide. Hein. Ce pont facilite vraiment la tâche à la créature lorsqu'elle a envie d'un encas. Oh là là.
This bridge is not seen.
J'ai... On va voir, là j'ai rien. L'oiseau il va passer là. Enfin il y a plusieurs types d'oiseaux. Ouais tu vois non, on peut pas... Visiblement, on peut pas interagir avec. Non, il faut... Je pense qu'il faut pas... il faut effectivement faire du... Il va falloir l'attirer d'un côté et puis se faire du Tarzan de l'autre. On n'a plus notre... Ouais, même l'autre côté, il passe pas. On n'a plus notre écharpe non plus. Vieille femelle pivert. Souche d'arbre.
The tree stump is full of hungrily gnawing woodworms.
Ah. Ça par contre, ça pourrait nous être utile.
Oh, I can't catch them. They're way too fast.
Ah, je sais. On va utiliser ça. Venez là.
Who's up for dessert?
C'est génial.
Not a single woodworm left in the stump. Looks like I've successfully relocated them. A deep, thorny bush. Are those thorns moving?
Finn, don't get too close to those. I know these kinds of thorns. The pricks they give you are extremely toxic.
Est-ce qu'on peut utiliser les vers à bois sur les ronds?
Those mean thorns would only prick at it.
Ok.
I've always wondered what it's like to live in a birdhouse like that. Where's the living room and the bathroom? Are there comfortable hangout areas? And who's going to clean up all the leftover worms from the couch?
C'est une bonne question. Je sais pas, j'ai pas d'idée.
Feels weird to still have walked among green trees in Velahill this morning. And now, here we are, standing amidst snow-covered spruce trees.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on fait si je vais vers les ronces?
A deep Are those thorns?
Finn,
Prendre.
I'll never get the thorns out with my
Utiliser pierre.
Brute force won't make the thorns go away. Besides, I only prick myself doing it.
Pousser.
I'll never get the thorns out with my
Ouais,
bare
vraiment
hoof.
pas. Je vais voir s'il crevait ou pas. Elle.
I wouldn't want to upset the woodpecker lady in her old age.
Elle, c'est une femelle.
Hello up there, Mrs. Woodpecker.
Greetings, young travelers. Are you looking for someone by any chance?
Elle a la voix de Etchel dans Loom.
How do you know that?
Just a guess. Roughly half an hour ago, there was some terrible things going on here. A green-robed wolf with white fur was badly mauled by a group of other wolves and then left in the midst of these thorns.
Ah merde.
Charlena? She's in there?
We have to get her out of there.
Ah oui.
I flew into the thicket of thorns shortly after to talk to her, but she seemed unresponsive.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Thanks for the info anyway, Miss Woodpecker.
One does what one can.
J'aime bien cette voix particulière. Donc intéressante. Ouais, c'est clair.
What's the situation here?
Since I am old and my beak is too crooked for some good old-fashioned pecking, I often sit here, count the snowflakes, and philosophize about the woodpecker life. Every now and then, I fly over to the village and drop in on my friend Sashenka. But for now, I'd rather stay here. I don't need to tell you that strange things are happening right now, do I?
Yes, that's true. These machine things, it's like something out of a nightmare.
However, in this area, I guess it's still safe. Oh, and by the way, you are always welcome in my little house if things become too dangerous out
Un peu
there.
petit, non?
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
C'est gentil, ouais.
Can you tell us about the area?
The area? What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the giant wall of fog?
I have always stayed away from that wall of fog. I don't know anything specific about it, but the unnatural density of it alone always seemed eerie to me. I've heard that after a few seconds of flying into it, you can't even see your own wings in front of your face anymore. It's like you enter a strange, dangerous world the deeper you venture into it.
Do you know anything about the three towers?
Most find them quite impressive, but I myself have always found them more spooky. You can literally sense the air of dark, long-gone centuries in their vicinity. An air filled with the ancient scent of unrevealed secrets and mysterious events, which no one can identify anymore. In my younger and, let's say, wilder years, I once flew near the top of one of these towers to prove myself in a test of courage. I saw an opening leading inside on its wall, very far at the top. However, the strong wind kept me from flying in. I probably wouldn't have gotten far anyway. A large ornate gate was located further back inside the opening. Apart from that, all of my feathers stood on end. The wind was howling fearsomely, as if the tower tried to scare me away, to keep me from looking deeper inside it.
Do you know anything about the ancient site of the owls?
The site? Oh, I lack deeper historical knowledge about that. However, the giant owl statue above it has always impressed me. By the way, I met my lovely husband on its head back in the day. It was such a beautiful evening. It was just us two woodpeckers, looking out over the seared sunset, dreaming about the tastiest worms. What I wouldn't give to be able to sit up there with him one more time.
Oh, I'm sorry. But let's talk about something else.
Oh, sure.
The woodworms seem to be doing pretty well over there.
Oh, those little rascals are much quicker and nimble these days. And, sadly, I'm not the youngest
Ah, on
anymore.
pourrait lui offrir
We'll be on our way.
May you always find a nice fat worm in every
Je me demande si
tree.
c'est pour le pont ou pour autre chose, mais on peut essayer.
Ooh, that makes my mouth water. But you two caught them yourselves, so you should take them with you.
Ok. Hmm.
I wouldn't want to upset the woodpecker lady in her old age. A deep... Are those thorns?
Finn, I'm the
Ok, c'est les mêmes ronces, d'accord. Ok, bon, bah, il faudra revenir parce qu'il faut qu'on défonce les ronces. Il faut quoi, une faux, un sécateur, du feu, je sais pas. La collecte de verre, c'est comme les pixels blancs pour le succès. Non, je pense qu'on va s'en servir. Je pense qu'on va s'en servir, je sais pas encore pourquoi, mais...
Welcome to Frostville. You suffered severe bleeding and fatal injuries in the wilderness? Visit Stenik the Healer at the bottom of the stone stairs today. Ugh, that solid oak door is kind of intimidating.
Les gens, ils existent pas, ok.
What do you want?
We're passing through and need help.
Come inside.
Oh, ok.
Finn. This guy is giving me some serious "I'll kill you and keep your skull as a teacup" vibes. I don't know if we can trust him.
Ok. Moi non plus, alors.
Come here.
C'est juste un taureau.
So, you need help. The customs of this place are foreign to you, aren't they?
Well, we,
C'est juste deux taureaux.
Why should we help you? You who cowardly dare to enter our village. Actually, we should rob you and then throw you into the sea.
what?
Il y a un truc qui brille au pied
We
du
won't bother you any
la statue.
longer.
Be quiet. You will not earn our help until you master an ancient trial.
Trial?
If you fail, deserved death awaits you.
Oh no! Please, have mercy!
Are you ready? Here I have 2 dolls made of straw. One on the left
Il les a sortis de son cul.
and one on the right.
Wait, from my direction or yours?
From yours. It is not difficult to see that they are scaled-down replicas of a brave and ancient warrior of our tribe. But only one of the dolls was made by a true master of his craft. Which one is it?
What kind of stupid...
Finn, pull yourself together! Better take another look.
Quelle est la différence? Les boutons sont les mêmes. Là, il y a un truc orange, c'est peut-être... Il a dit 2 étaient créés, c'est pas un piège. Mais en même temps... Ouais, c'est possible. Moi, je pensais que peut-être on aurait le choix de répondre celle-là. Donc ouais, t'as peut-être raison, hein, parce que c'est la seule réponse. Ouais, allez.
They're both butt ugly.
Ah,
Got you! I just wanted to see which of the 2 dolls you thought was prettier. But wait, you do not like them? Both are made by me, you know. I am an artist.
What the...
Reiner, you can leave again.
enfoiré.
But be careful with the door. Darn it. Feel right at home, you two.
Je me disais aussi. Ils sont gentils.
Maybe not hygienic, but very cozy.
Est-ce qu'on peut prendre un peu de paille?
Feel free to take anything that can help you.
C'est gentil ça.
A useful reading aid on dark nights.
Je prends tout.
It's beneath the bench. Fancy iron boots! The armor seems to have been made for a wild boar.
This is the armor of Gulliver Grunt, a notorious enemy of my great-grandfather. After Gulliver was defeated in combat, our family received the armor as a trophy. Please don't touch it. It is my lucky charm.
A stone pedestal firmly attached to the wall of the house.
Ok, on va lui parler avant de faire une connerie.
Are you here because of these horrible machines?
Yeah, something like that. With whom do I have the honor?
Sven Slaughterson is my name. My hoof-made straw dolls are
Slaughterson.
known all over the area.
Sven Slaughterson. Massacreson, c'est ça ils ont traduit.
Could I borrow a straw doll?
But of course, don't be shy.
Thank you. Is there another one of those straw dolls?
Don't you already have one?
True.
But I'm flattered that you seem to like them so much.
Definitely. So, you're an artist?
You recognized my talent right away, didn't you?
Somehow you don't look like that at all.
My father was a fearless warrior and wanted me to follow in his footsteps. But swinging an axe strains your arms, ruins your hairstyle, and makes all your clothes dirty. Just think of the endless hours spent in the washboard trying to get your enemy's blood out again. So I dedicated my life to something else. The fine arts.
Incredible!
I dig that! A true rebel!
Tell me about your great art projects.
Years ago, I had a really innovative project in development. However, I had to end my work on it prematurely. I wanted to create a completely new form of entertainment, an interactive play.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
You were supposed to be able to shout out commands to the main actor during the performance.
C'est un point and click.
Whereupon he would carry them out. This way, you as the viewer would be able to move the story forward and have every conceivable action performed.
Ingenious! But why did nothing come of it?
The planning phase alone was a nightmare. How do you tell a coherent story when the viewer is able to make the main character do completely inappropriate things at every opportunity? Every possible action led to a change in the course of the story, which had to be planned. And what if the hero of the performance was supposed to talk to another character? All the possible dialogue had to be planned out as well. At times, it was also necessary for the main character to pick up items and use them. And there were more and more items. I had to get a tailor to help me make the pockets of the hero's costume bigger. I also had to paint the backgrounds as well as decor for each new scene you could visit. I first planned to only have 40 locations, but in the end, it turned to 80.
Rad!
I also wanted to write the music myself. No one else was supposed to interfere with my vision. Before I knew it, I was completely burned out.
Nice.
Lying huddled on the floor of my workshop like a whimpering sack. During the first test performances, viewers were frustrated by the moments when they didn't know what to do. So they started trying everything and let the main character run from one place to another until the performer collapsed from exhaustion. But if I had constantly given clues to solve the puzzles, the performance would have been over much too quickly. I think our time is not yet right for something like that.
Hey, I think this medium certainly has its appeal. For a rather special type of animal, at least.
Maybe you're right.
Nice. J'aime beaucoup.
Can you help us on our journey? An imposing guy like you would certainly be helpful in all kinds of dangers.
Dangers? Ah, you want me to fight?
Well, not necessarily, but...
I'm sorry, but I can't. Also, the freezing cold air out there hurts my sensitive little nostrils. And above all, what if I get dirty?
Oh my.
And what about Reiner, who was in here earlier?
He prefers to hole up in his hat. Believe me, he's no help to you either.
Aw, come on.
I kinda already expected that.
To move on to another topic. To move... Can you tell me something about the area?
Je voulais
You
griser
are
le truc.
literally at the end of the world here. Apart from that, this island has always been a keeper of many secrets since the beginning of time. The land has been home to the three towers,
Non, non, ça brille.
the old
vu
Owlsgard,
depuis tout à l'heure.
and the huge wall of fog.
Mais il veut faire attention à sa statue, donc c'est pour ça que j'ai pas essayé de la pousser ou de la tirer pour l'instant. Je voulais lui parler avant. Mais ouais, oui, il y a très clairement un truc ici.
What do you know about the towers?
They have been standing here since the beginning of time, some say. Almost every generation of our ancestors agreed that these towers must hold some kind of secret. It was also believed that, at some point in the distant past, these towers may have acted as lighthouses. We never figured out how to get them to work, though. At least,
5
not
phares
until
sur une
some
île,
of the
c'est chaud, quand même.
wolves activate them.
Non, mais c'est pas ça. Ouais, on sauvegardera avant. Ouais.
What do you know about the site?
Just like the towers, it is said to have been here since the beginning of time. We suspected that some owls used to live there and hid something beneath it. However, the entrance to the site seemed to be mysteriously locked. No one ever managed to get in there, except for the wolves recently.
What do you know about the Wall of Fog?
Unfortunately, just what every other animal here knows. It encircles our entire world and marks its end. There have been numerous attempts in the past to move through the fog. However, they all failed because the conditions within the fog became increasingly hostile the deeper one ventured in. Since then, it has been claimed that every law of nature known to us ceases to exist within the fog. As if, from a certain point on, everything starts to dissolve into a vast nothingness.
To move...
Ok.
Did you notice the wolves?
Oh, yes, I did. Some of them had raided our village a few hours ago. Apart from that, they have entered the ancient site of the owls, an act that had been considered impossible for ages. I heard that they were only able to do so because they carried some old documents with them.
That's right. And I have a feeling they're going to do even worse. Were the machines already here?
Awful, just awful. No one knew where they came from or what they want. Large parts of the island have already been depopulated by these monsters. In this village we might still be safe, but that will probably change soon.
Mais peut-être que le brouillard est fait par les machines.
See you later!
Donc alors... Il y a un portrait derrière lui.
That picture is flipped towards the wall.
Well, how do I explain this? I put all my artistic energy into this picture and worked on it for hours. The muse seemed to be in my favor. Every detail added up to something great on the canvas. I then finished my day's work and intended to complete it the next morning. But little did I suspect the hideous curse that would once again sink its claws into my work.
Oh no. What happened?
When I looked at it the next day with a fresh set of eyes, it appeared to me as a grotesque still life out of a fever dream. Pure ugliness loomed in front of me, as if the picture had been infected overnight with the concentrated vileness of a garbage dump. The now obvious errors in the image composition tortured my poor artist's soul like 1,000 prickly needles. From that day on, I hung it on the wall like that, and promised to never look at the disgusting piece of work again.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, typical artists.
Ok, alors, attendez. On va sauvegarder. Là, là, là. Et on va pousser ça, du coup.
Even if me and Gwen could reach it with a leg up, the armor is firmly attached to the pedestal.
Please don't touch it. It is my lucky charm.
Nothing's moving. The pedestal is firmly attached to the wall of the house.
Donc c'est la porte.
Ah, careful with the door, please. Ah, hey, stop that. Are you crazy? The beautiful armor! Ah, you have completely destroyed it!
I'm sorry.
Although, actually, it was quite ugly. And a dust catcher to boot. Finally, I have a reason to throw it away. Leave it there, I'll just sweep it away later.
Those look more than useful.
Pour les ronces, peut-être?
There it lies. Too heavy for me.
Ok.
Leave it, I'll put it away myself.
A framed drawing. Somewhat messy line art, but still quite pretty. I see a river and some huts. And something else.
Thanks. It's made by me and thus easy to recognize.
The grotesque jellyfish monster in the right of the scene is a great touch.
What are you talking about? Don't you see a person?
But why do the legs extend straight from the torso and the arms from the neck? And what's going on with those eyeballs?
Hey, stop that. I admit the shading may make it look a wee bit vague, but my style is also very complex and sophisticated. Something to which the simple-minded everyman's eye is very unaccustomed.
Ok. Ensuite, par là.
A very different architecture from the houses in Vela Hill. Wouldn't have guessed anyone still lived on this remote island. If it works the same as any other door here, it should lead inside the house. There's no answer. That would be a bit rude. Knocking should do it.
Bon, visiblement on peut pas y aller. Derrière, escalier. On va aller là.
Nothing interesting to be seen.
Oh là.
Yeah, that's how snails like it.
Prendre la boue.
Ugh, I stepped right into the mud. Excuse me.
What the fuck? Il y a un truc par terre.
Finally, the stuff is off my shoes. I don't want to carry the mud around with my bare hoof.
You bite your tongue, young man. My mud is by far the most squishy and sludgy from here to Valahil.
Un cale-porte.
I'm sure you can do more with this than just stop doors.
Prends.
You have a really wonderful view of the coast here. I can even see the tower behind this strange building. Greetings, my slimy friend.
Please, call me Shashinka.
Shashinka.
Svetlana Van Slime. You must be really brave to wander around here during these dangerous times.
What kind of store is this?
I sell the highest quality snail slime. Oh, and don't forget the mud. Or at least I did until recently.
Slime and mud? Seriously?
I rarely joke about my products.
Coucou, Momo.
Admittedly, the mud sells quite sluggishly. But there were times when it was a hot seller with the wild boars in the bristle forest. You are welcome to have a sample of my slippery dippery slime.
What's so special about these products?
I see you don't know the secret of the slippery dippery slug craft.
Something tells me I don't even want to know.
We snails know how to make our products extra sticky.
Oh.
Yeah, but unfortunately, my snail slime production is no longer possible since those wolves appeared here.
Oh, they were here too?
By the grease and mud! Don't you see this mess?
Indeed. What happened here?
Oh, to produce my extra sticky slime, the secret ingredient is a special, clear water. I used to store it in bottles inside this cabinet to the left, but then those wolves came, trashed the place, drank all the bottles, and disappeared again.
So that's why there was so much yellow snow on the way here.
And there's no more of the special water in the area?
The water was imported near Valahil. But as you know, the machines are wreaking havoc everywhere now. And thus, no one is able to supply the water anymore.
J'aime la diversité des voix dans le jeu, entre elles qui a un cheveu sur la langue et les accents. Ouais, c'est clair, hein. Franchement, c'est grosse qualité, je trouve.
What can you tell me about the area?
Despite the unpleasant temperatures, this has always been a lively and busy place. However, since those machines have been making everything unsafe, things have changed for the worse. Oh, and furthermore, this land is home to many legends, of which, unfortunately, I do not know much. Sorry. I only know that the owls are said to have left many mysterious things here, structures, and no one seems to know the purpose of them.
Okay.
Goodbye. See you next slime, my friend.
See you next slime.
Disgusting.
Est-ce qu'on peut pas utiliser les bottes pour ramasser la
This
boue?
doesn't have to go in the mud.
Ok. De la paille.
This doesn't have to go in the mud.
Ok. Donc, ok.
This doesn't. Excuse me.
Ok. On fait la même chose.
Finally, the stuff is off my shoes. I don't want to carry the mud around with my bare hoof.
You bite your tongue, young man. My mud is by...
Ok. Ok.
There must be more rocks than inhabitants in this village.
Ah ouais. Pierre. On va penser en bas.
Jeez, that's some wind! It's already doing its job here.
Ok.
Oh man, that's probably the very last thing I'd mount on my wall if I was a healer. As if this windy and dangerous place here wasn't giving off enough unpleasant vibes already. Let's hope he's only cutting his sandwiches with these.
Ok. C'est trop. Hein.
They're just cheap imitations made of wood.
Et la scie aussi.
They're just cheap. Is this the healer? Not very flattering. This part of the gutter is quite long and bent in an L shape.
Yes!
Wow, even this massive thing fits in my pants.
Dude, too much information.
This part of the gutter prevents larger amounts of water from collecting between the two roofs. New! No matter if old, young, or adrenaline junkie, experience thrilling dental treatments with your loved ones that will knock you out of your seat. Choose from an exciting selection. We offer gripping suspense with the all-new door and thread method. We also still let it rip with the classics like the tongs. Things really heat up when we bring in our all-new branding iron. Too much action? We also offer something for the contemplative, truly deep experiences during our root canal treatments. Let yourself and your teeth break free from your daily grind. Unnecessary screaming costs extra.
Ah, stop it! This is horrible! And I don't even have teeth!
J'avoue. Bureau du guérisseur et là c'est la salle d'attente, ok. Bon bah écoutez.
Nothing interesting to be seen. Let's get inside before the wind slams the door again.
Voilà.
The skull of a cat. Ugh. Some note about a herbal mixture. Undecipherable scribblings. Undecipherable scribblings. Ugh. I don't even want to know what it's been used for.
Bah prends-les. On a plein d'objets, c'est cool. J'aime.
A heavy, solid oak shelf. On it, I see 2 smart books on medicine, a cookbook, 50 Shades of Hay, a skull, which, to be honest, makes me a bit uncomfortable, and a dusty jar I neither need nor want to touch.
Mais prends quand même.
No way, I'll never move it.
Car j'y pensais avant, les vieux. On a grandi avec les dessins animés, les voix bien marquées, aussi des carrels, aussi des voix off. Je sais pas si actuellement il y a autant de variétés comme Donald Renew. J'avoue que sur les dessins dans les dessins animés, je sais pas. Surtout qu'il y a de plus en plus de voix d'IA, malheureusement.
Studies of rib bones and a spinal column. Probably just sketches for a comic book the healer's working on in his free time. There's some disgusting stuff floating in it. I can barely make it out from here. Must be lollipops or something. Ew, no thanks. The skull on the bottle speaks volumes. I can't do much with anatomy studies right now. The healer needs it himself. Hey Gwen, would you...
Ah.
Man, that's too heavy even for me. I've been letting my 7-day-a-week workout slide a bit lately. I guess 6 days is simply not enough for killer owl biceps.
I guess we'll have to come up with something else. I would have to tie a rope around that. That won't fit in this shelf. Am I supposed to club the shelf with this until it's reduced to sawdust? It's a little too massive for that. Am I supposed to it's so... Am I supposed to club the... It's a little...
Les verres.
That was impressive.
Ok, on va parler avant. Il y a l'IA maintenant, ouais, et je crois qu'il y a justement les acteurs de... Les comédiens de voix se rebellent, font des grèves en ce moment où ils râlent. Je sais plus ce qu'ils font exactement, mais... J'allais dire qu'ils allaient faire des manifs, mais je suis pas sûr qu'il y ait assez de monde pour faire des manifs. Bon, on va lui parler à lui, on va l'examiner déjà.
Those machines had no mercy with this poor fellow. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I see.
C'est Kenny.
That's a great costume. You made it yourself? Have you been waiting here long?
J'ai l'impression que sa jambe, elle va bien là.
Do you know anything about the area? Interesting. We gotta go again.
Tada! J'ai envie de faire un
Nothing
truc.
interesting.
Avant de passer par là, je vais essayer d'aller à droite. Imaginez un direct voice IA, ça me plairait bien. Ouais. Mm.
The healer is very busy right now. I am his assistant.
Ok.
Ugh, looks a lot like my nasty benchmate from school days. If only I could get rid of the spider. Well, we...
Do you have an appointment?
No, but we can use all the help we can get.
Then I'm sorry. You can only visit the healer if you have an appointment.
But all hell broke loose here! It doesn't matter in these dire times if you have a stupid appointment!
You two understood me, right? No appointment, no healer.
By St. Hippo, I don't believe it!
Typical spiders.
Get out of the way!
Not with that tone of voice, Roebuck.
Get out of the way!
Not with that tone of voice, Roebuck.
Ok.
Don't you have anything better to do than block the way? Why don't you actually help the healer and take care of the patients in the other room?
No, I prefer to stay in this corner.
Flashback des éléphants de Rayman 2. Ah, je l'ai pas fait Rayman 2.
Blows much too hard. It would blow me away.
Can you tell us about the area?
Do I look like a tour guide?
Il est pas beau, hein.
We're off again.
Bye bye. On sait de toute façon comment faire, mais... Je me suis dit, si on doit passer par là, c'est qu'on peut pas passer par devant, et du coup...
Looks like someone's been sloppy with the house's structural design.
Utiliser.
Even I'm too big to crawl through.
Ah.
Since we already created a hole in the shelf, I guess that's no longer necessary.
I hope the healer's treatment methods aren't as bad as
Les éléphants à
this
peu près cette
place
tête sans le nœud sur la
looks.
tête, d'accord.
What should I do with the shelf?
Bah, sinon Gwen peut y aller, non?
That doesn't... That... That won't fit in this shelf. That...
Je refais parce que j'avais pas cliqué sur la fissure. Ça s'est pas allumé. Je comprends pas.
Looks like someone's been sloppy with the house's... There's just this one Even I'm too big to crawl through. I don't need to have a conversation here. That won't do anything. No.
Bah merde. C'est con.
A heavy solid oak shelf. On it, I see a skull, which, to be honest, and a dusty...
Ok.
No way. It's not that easy to remove a crack from a wall.
Ah ouais.
That won't... I don't need... What am I supposed to close it with?
I hope the healer's treatment.
Hey, oh. We gotta go. Probably there to treat patients on it. Nice seat for the road, but I don't need it.
Bon bah je comprends pas.
Nothing interesting.
Il doit nous manquer un truc parce que... Visiblement, on peut pas. Bon, on a plein d'objets, donc on va probablement pouvoir faire des trucs. Puis il y a d'autres endroits à visiter. Et il nous reste 15 minutes, nom de Dieu. Campement des loups. Ils sont plus là,
No one
forcément.
here anymore. Even for the poor buffalo, any help must have come too late after it made the mistake of running into the wolves. The wolves settled here for a brief moment. Looks like animal skins. Ugh. It's full of holes. Even a sly crocodile fell into the wolf's trap. It must have been a horrible fight. Phew. We would have almost landed on it too, and then would probably have joined those bony buddies over there. The sight of it makes my stomach turn. Oh, poor guy. Hopefully no one I know. I hope my parents are still okay. You can put things on it. I prefer to start my career as a ventriloquist a little less disturbingly. There's nothing else to find inside.
Ok.
I think the ashes in the wood are already where you need them.
Ok.
Phew. We would have almost... And then would...
On va faire du feu. Ok.
Ugh, what's that smell in here? Is that... Oh, gross! They had the forest around for that!
C'est les chiottes.
But unfortunately, there's nothing useful here.
Entrer dans la mauvaise tente.
The inside is full with nondescript junk. There's also this leather collar with bones on it.
Il l'a pris? Il l'a pris.
A leather collar with a bunch of bones on it. Oops, now one of the bones fell out. It's got a hole at the bottom. It's got a hole at the bottom. It could be mounted somewhere. A bone doesn't help me here. A bone doesn't help. Now the rolling pin has some kind of lever.
Ok. On a fait un rouleau à pâtisserie levier. Après le poulet pouli de Monkey Island, voici le rouleau à pâtisserie levier. Très bien. Est-ce que...
Reminds me of the time I tried baking cakes. I actually got really good at it. My friends only had to throw up for 2 days. It's quite long and curved into an L shape. Hopefully the healer only used them to cut through bandages. How cute! Everybody needs a hobby. Ugh, must be painful to walk around in. Quite an impressive wedge. I'm sure you can do more with this than just stop doors. It's full of holes. That's not what belongs on this trestle. That's not what... The trestle looks a little worn already. I better not bang on it with this. That's not what belongs... The trestle looks a little... I don't have to tie a rope around that. That's not what belongs... That's not what...
Ok, je vois pas à quoi ça peut servir. Oh là là. Il y a eu un panier. Il y a eu un panier. Un panier. Attendez, après un bâtiment étrange. Ok. Est-ce qu'on peut sauvegarder là? Ouais. Chapitre 3, tiens. Il y a eu un panier. J'ai pas vu de... J'ai pas vu de Koima, mais Koima est passé. Oh yes! GG. Alors, pour ceux qui connaissent pas, on avait fait le premier. C'est un jeu d'escape. On doit rechercher, résoudre des énigmes dans des pièces pour pouvoir se barrer. On avait fait le premier et il était plutôt pas mal du tout en fait, même s'il était un peu capillotracté de certains côtés. Donc voilà. Est-ce que celui-là est coop? Je pense pas. Le premier, il l'était pas. Je crois que celui-là non plus. Le premier, on l'avait one shot ou quasiment. Il est joli en plus. Et non, pas coop. Pas coop. Et tu vois, il est super classe. Super classe. Merci beaucoup, Koima. Le premier, voilà, on l'avait fait celui-là. Et on avait 5 heures. Ouais, on l'avait tout shot, je crois. Le premier était aussi plutôt joli. Et là, ouais. Donc voilà, donc hâte de faire celui-là. Et GG Koima du 90 au 95. Exactement. Merci. Je sais plus, je crois qu'il est plus là, mais bon. Si tu es là, Koima, frappe 2 fois. Ok, il nous reste 10 minutes. Pousser un tout petit peu plus aussi parce que... Il est bien ce jeu. Alors... Oh!
What a strange place.
L'interface qui
I don't
change
think
de
this
couleur, c'est
building was
classe.
here until recently.
Of all the architectural styles, from all the different animal kingdoms I know, this cannot be assigned to any of them.
How can this be possible? Ever since those machines started roaming around, entire buildings have been appearing as if by magic.
Ouais, c'est bizarre hein, quand même.
Apparently it was once part of some kind of piping system inside the building, of which there doesn't seem to be much left. This part of the pipe is attached to the wall with tiny screws.
Alors soit il faut le dévisser, soit...
Doesn't fit the small pipe. I'm sure I can find a better place for the gutter.
Est-ce qu'on peut...
I guess I can't move it until the screws are removed.
Est-ce qu'on peut dévisser? Est-ce qu'on a un truc pour dévisser? Ah, genre ça?
And the tip of the wedge is too wide to loosen the screws.
Ok. Ça? Ok.
It worked! I was able to pull out those screws with the tip of the scissor blade. You should be able to move the pipe now.
Non. Ah ouais.
Doesn't fit the small pipe. I'm sure I can find...
Ah oui, oui, c'est ok. Bon, On va le mettre vers l'extérieur, il y a un trou là.
Something must have hit this wall, leaving a remarkably round hole.
Oh, ça va être un truc qui va être projeté avec puissance.
Appears to be a rope that probably once had a use on this building. It seems to be made of a completely different material than any other rope I've ever seen. It's much more thicker and harder.
Wow.
Good day. Nice to see you again. The coffee is ready. Please report for duty in
Mr.
Sector
House.
32 and...
Hello?
What was that creature anyway?
I don't have the faintest idea, but it stopped talking.
Phew! Thank goodness. I hate coffee. Ugh.
Ça fait penser à Sweet Tooth d'ailleurs un petit peu, hein.
What a
C'est pas
strange
inspiré.
device. It seems you have to put something in the opening. It's about the size of these containers over there. How might one use this device? This seems to be the way to open this glass wall.
Identification required to open cell.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Requesting eye contact.
Oups.
Don't do it!
Negative.
Finn
always thought chopping onions was torture.
Et c'est le robot scanner bourrette.
Requesting voice sample.
Ah, ok.
La 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 la.
Negative.
I don't sing that bad.
Ok, donc il va falloir 3 trucs, et ça c'est...
The surface is already corroded, but maybe it'll work anyway.
Requesting sample for analysis.
Sample of what?
Spooky thing. It looks like a cold surface.
Negative.
Donc il va falloir un échantillon d'ADN. Ou quelque chose comme ça. C'est pas Gwen pour la voix. Peut-être. Peut-être. Bah non, et je pense que... Enfin non, c'est pas... À mon avis, c'est pas nous deux, quoi. Je pense que ça a été construit par des humains. On l'apprendra par la suite, à mon avis. Et qu'il faudrait un œil. Il nous faut un globe oculaire. Il nous faut un enregistreur, peut-être, avec une voix dessus. Je vois pas pourquoi ça serait la voix de Gwen, ce serait bizarre.
Appears to be some sort of suit, hidden behind a thick wall of glass. Wait, there's something in the breast pocket. A package with pictures of medicinal herbs on it.
Ok.
Medicine, perhaps?
Ok.
Either the inhabitants of this place are incredibly lazy when it comes to cleaning up, or said inhabitants just haven't gotten around to do that for a long
Pour le troisième, un dessin. On n'a pas de dessin. Ça, c'est notre carnet.
Heaps of transparent cylindrical containers. I wonder if they stored things in them to transport them somewhere else later. I wonder if they stored things in it.
Ok, on peut en prendre d'autres.
One of these containers.
Ok,
I wonder what these pipes were once transporting through this strange building. Judging by the battered exterior, it seems to have been broken for a long time. You certainly can't open the door from this side. It seems to lead to the balcony at the far end of the building. Locked tight. Nothing happened. Crazy. That's some kind of lantern, but it's able to turn its lights on and off, as if someone is commanding it to. Creepy. Who builds a staircase that leads to nowhere? Who built... The stairs lead to nowhere. Strange. The end of the stairs is missing, and the only thing waiting for me down there is pure darkness.
Ok. Ah. Ok, on va aller voir là avant. D'accord. Bon, on va se faire tuer On va se faire tuer. Je veux voir.
Don't!
Oh no!
Il faut rediriger le... Il faut rediriger le tube vers là. Aujourd'hui, c'est ragoût de chevreuil. Tout en finesse. Oh! Ah, vas-y, on peut faire un titre pour avec ça la prochaine fois. Alors, on va reprendre un truc comme ça. On va tourner le tuyau vers la droite. Bien. Voilà. On va mettre ça. Hein. Ah! Il faudrait le... Ah merde.
Doesn't fit the small... I'm sure I can find a better place for the gutter.
Ah merde. Ah merde.
I can't knock the pipe off with this. Unfortunately, that...
Ah merde. Ok. On va essayer en haut et en bas. En haut, il devrait retomber.
How much...
Donc en fait, il est pas assez long. Il faudrait pouvoir tirer le tuyau pour qu'il... On va essayer vers le bas. Ok. Bon.
What a strange... It seems you have to put some... It's about the...
Bon, bah... C'est un peu con. Donc c'est bien par là, mais il faudrait que le tuyau soit tiré.
It's already open. The screws are already... Unfortunately, I can't knock the pipe off with this. Unfortunately, the tip of the wedge is too... Doesn't fit the... I'm sure I can...
Ouais, bah je sais pas. Ok. Il est l'heure.
I bet that switch opens the door there. I don't think that will do any good.
À mon avis, il faut... Ah, est-ce qu'on peut peut-être faire ça?
That rock will be ripped into tiny pieces. I've got to find another way to get past. In one piece.
Ouais, à mon avis, c'est pas assez...
I wonder what these pipes were once transporting through this strange building. Nothing will move here. Pulling out won't work. Even if I tied myself to a rope, the suction would pull me into this hideous thing anyway. And that doesn't do me any good here.
Finn! Don't!
Oh no!
Ouais, je viens d'essayer le tuyau, justement.
The boots will be ripped into tiny pieces. I've got to find another way to get past. In one piece.
Ah mais non, j'ai peut-être pas essayé le tuyau. J'ai peut-être essayé le... Je sais plus, j'avais essayé le tuyau. J'ai oublié. Sinon on a quoi? On a... ça.
It would only be ripped into pieces. Or flung across the place. It would only be... or flung across the...
Ouais, la gouttière, ça donne ça.
It would only... or...
Non, non, non!
Oh no!
C'est pour ça que je pensais qu'il faudrait en fait utiliser le tube, mais probablement pas parce que ça partirait par là, ça passerait devant le ventilateur, à moins qu'il y ait un bouton là qui arrête la turbine. Donc je vois pas pour l'instant comme ça. J'ai vu un film je crois où il plante un tuyau dans les pales et il passe, le tuyau va lâcher, mais là juste après que les héros passent. Ouais. Ouais non mais ça aurait pu hein.
It would only be ripped into pieces, or flung across the place.
Look out, Finn!
Ok. Ah! Et si j'utilisais ça?
I don't think that will do any good. I don't think that...
On va en prendre un quand même. Ok. Bon, alors on va sortir d'ici. Je pense qu'on a fait le tour. On peut pas aller là. Le rivage, on le connaît. Peut-être pas en fait. Non, on connaît pas ici.
One could almost assume that boats were once tied to this peg-like piece.
On examine ça puis on arrête.
Enormous! The rather flat shores in Vela Hill pale in comparison. As a stone, you get a great view here.
Bien comme ça, je pourrais réfléchir pendant la semaine.
It's ancient, but apparently still functional. The statue has notches on its limbs. I wonder if you can move them. It starts to move!
It lifted one of its wings!
What ancient secret might it be sharing?
It's dancing?
Oh man, what a nonsense. I feel like I'm at a carnival.
Hopefully you're able to turn that annoying thing off again.
C'est peut-être...
What nonsense. But still, fascinating what the ancient owl people have created in terms of technological wonders. Perhaps this statue is moved by a multitude of strings inside the rock, and it's on a cylindrical pedestal that rotates and lifts the statue.
On n'a rien pour l'enregistrer. Ça fait quoi si je...
Lever stuck. Guess it's not in such good shape after all. It stopped in its pose.
Ah, ah il faut l'arrêter dans cette pose-là. Ah. Comme lui là. Ok.
Levers. Guess it's... There's a cylindrical pedestal underneath the statue that's visible now.
Ok. Oh. Il y en a d'autres.
It must have been built 1,000 years ago by the owls. Gwen, just think about how old these things are.
They must have looked much more impressive back then. The water and salty breeze have certainly taken their toll over time.
I wonder if owls have sat on them from time to time and looked out to the sea.
Ah, c'est là où on est
There are
arrivé?
outlines of countries and islands carved
Ah,
into
non,
it.
c'est pas.
Some kind of world map. It's stuck under the stone wing of the statue. This will not remove the stone disc.
Hmm. Le cri. Trop bien.
And we still don't get past.
He won't see us in this corner.
Encore? Ok. Je le voyais pas revenir donc...
Phew, he sees me every time.
Dude, how about we start setting up a trap or something?
Oh.
That That doesn't belong on this old...
Ok. Bon.
Where'd that giant two-legged machine go?
Bah oui.
A thing that size can't just disappear on an island this small. Did it just vanish into thin air?
If it didn't sound so absolutely stupid, it could totally be the case here. What's going on here?
Alors.
That doesn't belong...
Huh.
That doesn't...
Non.
That doesn't... That doesn't...
Ouais, faut qu'on fasse passer ça pour nous en fait. J'imagine.
That doesn't...
Mais bon.
Did you see that?
Yes. Oh, what a hideous beast.
Bah allez, on va
It
s'arrêter.
seems to be on the hunt for anything that looks even
Sinon,
remotely
je m'arrête
like an
pas.
animal. Please, watch out.
We have to...
Don't let those things get you.
Mais je me demande si on peut trigger le truc en balançant une pierre et il va bouffer ça. Mais après il va se barrer. On peut, parce que je pense qu'on peut aller rechercher une poupée de toute façon au mec, à l'artiste. Donc il faudrait trouver autre chose en fait, je pense. Ben je vois pas trop quoi. J'ai juste testé ma théorie. Est-ce qu'il reste beaucoup pour la fin du jeu? Oh oui. On est au chapitre 3, je crois qu'il y en a 4, tu vois, donc... peut-être que si on avance vite la prochaine fois. Ah. Yeah! On est passé! Trop bien! Et ben voilà. On va s'arrêter là. Cliffhanger. Cool aussi, il est top. Ouais, hein, grave. Il est trop bien. Ok. Ah oui, tiens, ça a repassé la sauvegarde automatique, là, comme on pensait la dernière fois. Je vais sauvegarder ici. Et on a aussi, de toute façon, il. Tac. C'est bon. C'est bon. Cool, et ben on continuera ça samedi prochain. Si vous avez regardé cette vidéo sur Twitch ou sur YouTube, c'était Telkino avec l'épisode numéro 2 de Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard. Merci beaucoup, et à la prochaine.